What's up, ladies and gentlemen? ChuckfinleLP here with Let's Play Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves Part 19. We are here in front of Jolly Abode of Destruction, and we're going to go ahead and start it.
Okay, Murray, I need you and Sly to blast the rudders off all the galleons in port. With their boats disabled, the pirates won't be able to chase after us when we sail for Dagger Island.
What about those boats out there at anchor? They look ripe for a breaking.
Don't worry about it. The pirates won't have time to row out and get them rigged before we're gone. Besides, once you start shooting at those rudders, the harbor patrol is sure to show up.
That sounds like a job for a man of my many destructive habits.
You said it. Take out the harbor patrol, and there'll be no one left to chase after us when we appropriate a pirate boat. It looks like Sly's done unlocking the jolly boat. Good luck, sailor.
Alright, so just like the rowing section of episode 3,
Okay, boys, hurry row, then Sly man the cannon. Hold down the R1 button to charge the shot and shoot farther. Let go,
as Bentley just said, you can charge the shot by if you notice there's a little red spotlight, and I'll try to go out a little bit to show this off. If you can see, there's a red spotlight that tells you the range of the turret. All right, I guess the cannonball that will tell you how far it can go.
Nice going, guys. You're really working as a team. That boat's not setting sail anytime soon.
Just make sure I'm destroying all of the rudders. I've been too busy focusing on the turrets, and I haven't really paid attention to the rudders. It may be actually, yeah, no. I was hoping I could just focus on the rudders and not have to worry about these turrets, but if I can keep moving fast enough, I should be able to ignore the turrets. If you notice, the cannonballs will disappear after if you destroy the turret. So if you can destroy the turret fast enough, then you won't have to worry about the cannonballs. And there's really no way that you can take them out from far away. You have to be pretty close to be able to do that. Sadly, if you notice, the turrets can still hit you even if you are from far away, and the turret does have the cannon does have a range to it.
You guys are doing great, but it's time to bump it up a notch. The harbor patrol has arrived.
They look pretty well armored. Is this cannon gonna cut it?
You're right, Sly. Murray needs to ram them with your jolly boat to knock off the armor.
All right. I'm tired of dodging cannonballs. Time to crack some skulls, jolly boat style.
Once Murray has knocked off the armor, you'll need to sink him with a well-placed cannonball.
Run in fear, harbor patrol sissies. I'm gonna ram you in it next week. Yeah.
So you can see there's about 6 you can see there are 6 boats. All you have to do is just run into them once.
Ram the armor off the boat. Then your shots will hit home.
Oh, I guess you have to actually hit them in the front or at least the side. You can see you do go faster than the. Maybe you have to be going faster than what I'm doing. Let me kind of go out a little bit to try to avoid their cannonballs. Let's see, which one should I go after? I guess I'll just go after this one. Oops, I missed him. Okay. Ah, come on. There we go.
This guy's clear.
Doing okay health-wise. You do have to pay attention to that, especially if you took a lot of damage knocking off the rudders. So just keep that in mind. I'm about, I'd say, 3/4, or just about 3/4 the way. My health is, well, I guess I have about 1/4 of health left. Not quite 1/4, but say probably past 65% gone. So you can see the boats that have lost their armor are smoking. maps that will help you find them if you happen to, if you can't immediately destroy them.
Right. The team of excellence, Murray and his faithful gunner Sly, kick butt yet again.
Sorry guys. I wasn't aware the Harbor Patrol had a cutter. You're not done yet. Yes, that thing is massive.
Everything has a weak point. Just look at the mast. They've been patching it up for a while now.
Sly's right. That mast will fall before our combined mightitude. No matter how many cannons they bring to bear, we will bear it.
Not to sound like a wimp, but I vote we dodge their cannonballs.
Or we can dodge. That works too.
Alright, so let's see, destroy the support beams. Not sure if I actually hit one or not. I guess I did. Let me see, I'll try to line this up just a little bit better. Probably 2 more hits will destroy me, so I have to be careful. Oh, so I'm only knocking out one at a time. That's good to know. Let's see. Oops. No. Hopefully, I was going to say, yeah, I shouldn't have to start too far. Or I shouldn't have to start this entire thing over again. Thankfully, it does checkpoint you like this. Let's see, I don't even think that hit anything. Well, I guess it did a little bit. And then we'll back up and try it again. Let's see. Maybe as long as you just hit the mast, it should work. I have to dodge the cannonballs, of course. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. It actually looks like you don't have to not hit each individual support beam. You just hit the mast, and that will knock off the support beams, which is very useful.
Does it again. Nice shooting, sidekick.
Hey, we would have been sunk without your rowing.
When you guys are done making out, I'll see you back at the safe house. See?
I guess this wouldn't have taken too awful long, about 8 minutes. But of course, there's still more to do, so it's probably best that I waited to do these missions later, or in this video. Looking around for loot, it doesn't look like they have any, so to head back to the safe house and change out for Sly so he can do his mission. Oh, I forgot about him. That's why I was sitting here being careful for. I could have swore that there was an enemy around there, but I didn't expect him to be right there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do Sly's job real quick. See, make sure he doesn't have any loot, and neither does. Yeah, he doesn't either. But you do. A sapphire. That ain't too bad. It's 91 coins. At least it's better than a topaz. He doesn't have any loot on him either. I was hoping I could spire jump on this little piece of wood.
Okay, Sly, time for the main event.
I've been looking forward to this. Every thief dreams of one day stealing a pirate ship. I don't know what it is, but it's like a total rite of passage. This is gonna be great.
As you'll be the first on board, you might want to keep your enthusiasm quiet. If the night watch detects you, this whole place is going to get lit up with guards. The rest of the team won't stand a chance.
Come on, pal. This is me you're talking to. I'm like a 4th-degree black belt at this kind of stuff.
Murray will meet you at the Jolly Boat, but remember, keep it quiet.
So if you notice, that guard did have loot on him. I'm not sure if I can actually get that or not. It's probably just a random guard having loot, like some of the guards that I believe one of the lieutenants, I couldn't steal from him, but he had some loot on him.
Looks like they mined the harbor after our last boat trip. Must have really spooked these guys.
So not too difficult, you just dodge the mines.
Guys out and keep it quiet.
So take a moment to look around, and I guess I have to jump up here like that. Should be able to take him out. You'd probably need the silent obliteration if you haven't already gotten it at this point. Yeah, that ain't too bad. Of course, just take your time, be careful. Really, I was gonna say the shadow power would definitely be useful now. And what this shadow power does, it allows you to pickpocket from guards and do all of your moves while being hidden in the shadow.
Okay, guys, the coast is clear. Come on up.
Roger. I'll start rowing people over. Okay, the rest of the gang is below deck. Let's fire this puppy up.
Once we raise the sails and get underway, it won't be long before someone I'm sure raises an alarm.
No problem. We wasted that harbor patrol. The coast is clear.
You guys did a great job, but they still have cannons mounted up in Skull Keep. I figure it's long odds they get gun crews into position before we're out of range, but it's worth mentioning.
Then let's make full sail for the mouth of the harbor. If you guys are ready, I say we do it now. Every second we dilly-dally just puts us at more risk.
Agreed.
Murray, take up the anchor. Bentley, get down below deck and adjust the ballast. I'll hoist the sails and get this thing moving.
Okay, Sly, you're in command. Sailing is easy. Hold down on the L2 button to turn left and the R2 button to turn right.
Oh, okay, so Murray moves it for us. Okay, just have to go this way. So sadly, it's going to keep making that noise every time you turn, since there's something, a power tied to the L2 button.
We're almost out of range.
See, I don't think there's going to... Pretty sure we're going to get it.
Excellent. We've made it into open water.
I could have swore we was going to get attacked, but maybe not quite yet.
Sly, keep using the L2 button and R2 button to steer the ship. The wind around this archipelago consistently blows from the south. Maintain a good angle or we won't be going anywhere fast. I've marked Dagger Island on the sea chart. Click the right analog stick to bring it up and get your bearings.
Okay, so you can see the sea chart here, and that's where we are. We have to get to the X. Like I said, you can see where we are. The winds are coming from the south, so you're gonna and there are other pirate ships around here, as well as treasure chests with coins in them. But if you want to go fast, you have to be you have to go with in the direction of where the wind's coming, or you have to go with the wind. So you can see I did. Instead of going around this smaller island down to the south, I just kind of cut through between the long island and that little small island there to try to cut off some time and try to make it a little bit faster. You can do that. It's not that hard to do. You know, well, of course it's not that hard to do. What I meant to say was, that's a good idea whenever you can, especially because the wind, I believe the wind direction will change every time you come out onto the ship section.
You're the captain. Turn our boat to give them a broadside with the cannon. If you fire at them from the front or behind, our cannonballs will do tons more damage as they travel the length of the enemy ship.
you can see, our the cannons do overheat, so you will have to allow them to cool off. And if you see that you do have I wasn't trying to sink her. I couldn't figure out. Oh, really? That's crap. Oh, let me see. I try to. Yeah, they're not gonna let me get in front of them, but I can at least get the first shot off. Now, if I can turn really quickly and hope I can keep from sustaining that much damage, but do more damage to them. All right. So if you see that mark come up, that means I'm pretty sure that means you can board. So all you have to do is just get up alongside the ship. Ah, crap, really? Oh, don't tell me that's gonna matter. Okay. I don't remember how to. I can't seem to get the boat to go. Let me move out a little bit more. I'll try to swing it around. Sadly, you can't stop the boat. That does make. Well, I wonder if I could just ram it and run along here. There we go. So all you have to do is just kill the captain. It's like a boss fight. So knocking them off of the side of the will not. It will do damage to them, but it will not result in an instant kill. To be careful because we are fighting with Sly. And you do have to remember that fighting with Sly is a pain. The boss can kill the smaller guys, so you do want to keep that in mind. But the best strategy is just to, just like we did with Sao, just keep swinging. Don't do a whole lot. You will gain treasure for killing the captain. Sapphire. See, how do you drop? Let's try to drop anchor. Maybe just run up against the beach, perhaps. There we go. You will gain some. You will gain loot for killing the captain. So. I actually forgot about this job, to be totally honest. And so we'll go ahead and equip the map. Yeah, I forgot all about this particular job, and he's got loot. So, but yeah, it's not a really useful way to gain a lot of money doing the pirate ship thing. More often than not, it's actually a waste of time. Let's see. Stand before the statue's gaze, begin your walk along the treasure's maze. So I'm not around any statues yet, but it's more often than not actually just a waste of time because it takes so long to find pirate ships as well as fight them in the water and then then jump on their ship. There is a possibility of you losing the fight. I believe if you lose the fight, and I'm not 100% sure on this. like I said, I don't remember for sure exactly, but I believe if you lose the fight, I believe you just get sent back out into the open water again, kind of like if you win, except you don't gain any loot, and really all you did was just waste time. And I believe your ship still stays damaged, but I don't remember how much stays damaged. You can see that. I believe that's our ship. No, that's our ship, and that's got to be the pirate ship. Now I need to sit here and look around for this. See what do I? The combat dodge. Oh, I guess that's why I kept making that noise. Well, I'll put this on R2 and if I can sneak around some people. Gotta watch out for these bottles, because if you break them, you will alert the other guards. So none of these guys have. Ooh, crap! And it's a good thing I was in the shadow when I did that. So that's got to be the statue. Watch out for the pirates. If you're gonna pickpocket from the pirates, you have to be careful to be able to watch their. Sorry about that. To be able to watch their movement patterns, and it's a good thing I did turn to shadow there. Right, I guess just use my shadow power. Be careful. While through here, gotta be careful and manage my shadow power, because I'm out of it now. Alright, we should be able to stand right here. No. I'm going to stand on this little spot right here. Oh, crap. Ooh, wow. Did not expect him to be there because I didn't see him. I'll go ahead and get rid of you. Alright, let's see.
This is it. Follow the rest of the clues on the map to find the treasure.
Alright, take 12 paces in the direction of the statue's gaze, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Number of paces, stop and hit the circle button to get the next clue. Great. If you need to leave map mode for a while, don't worry about it. You just mark an X on the ground, which will make it easy to come back and pick up where you left off.
Alright, X always marks the spot. Find the X and take 6 paces towards it. So you can see the X is the trees there, so, or you could also do that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
While in map mode, you can use the right analog stick to scan your immediate area. It might be helpful to find this circle of palm trees mentioned in the clue.
And so I believe this is the circle of palm trees there. So I have to watch out for the alligators. So 18 paces. Watch out for the alligator there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Take 16 paces to pass between 2 great stones. Like a ship at sail, avoid the rocks. So I have to go between those 2 big stones, take 16 paces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Looks like you'll need to leave map mode to solve this clue. Look around like normal with the right analog stick for this island with 3 palm trees. When you find it, bring up map mode again, and your direction marker will be pointing in the same direction.
So, let me see. Look out to sea and spot a rock with 3 palm trees. Make 13 paces in its direction and get your feet sandy. So that's the rocks. Surprised that alligator doesn't see me. Wait, let me see. Okay, so that's the rock there. So we'll just look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not all ships meet a happy end, but follow where they point is what you must do for 6 paces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there we go.
And Papa
Dimitri. It's your loot. I think you should have the honor.
I open with joy. You Cooper gang is a tight group. And go bullseye. Primo diving gear to accentuate my deep-down diving style.
It's so intricate. Your grandfather was an artist. I've never seen such fine craftsmanship.
He had the juice. Check it. The gear even matches my suit. I can dance, dive, and accessorize.
What else is in this chest?
Aye. Let's get a good look. Avast, lover! Didn't think you could steal from the smartest man of the seven seas and not taste the repercussions. Ha ha ha! I might have been late for the opening of the chest, but I'm just on time for the stealing of the gold.
Let Penelope go. We can work out a deal.
Penelope be the lass's name. Purty as a sonnet, and would a rich to extend from the wench's hair.
Let's thump this chump.
No, he'll hurt her. This guy's a killer. Aye, you sum me up with but a word. Killer. Away with ye. Back to your ship. This gold is mine now. Her death is yours. Take your time.
Guys, we don't have any options here. Everyone back to the ship.
You can't just abandon me. Help! Please! I'm so scared.
Penelope, do what he says. Stay alive. We will save you.
I trust you.
And I trust you still planning logging back to your ship. Away with you. Now!
Alright, so this will probably be either the setup for the heist. Yeah, because I don't think we've done all of the... No, this may be the heist job.
Clearly, the only goal at this point is saving our teammate and friend, Penelope. Lefui's ship, the Death's Head, has sailed back to Bloodbath Bay with her on board as captain. Things look grim. There's no way we'll be able to sneak into the harbor. Even the backside of the island is inaccessible due to reefs. To put it plainly, we're in for a fight. Lefui is an intelligent opponent, and we'll need to do everything in our power to stack the odds in our favor. First, we'll put Dimitri's new diving gear to use by salvaging some weapons from a nearby shipwreck. We'll need the extra firepower to deal any kind of damage to the armored forced Death's Head. It'll also come in handy for our second objective, destroying the Red Sail Sea Dog clan. They're a fleet of mercenaries on Lefui's boats. We need to surprise them now while they hunt for us in small groups. If they ever attack in unison, there's no way we'd make it out alive. And finally, we'll set sail for the misty waters inhabited by a sea monster the pirates call Crusher. Reports on Crusher are sketchy, but we might learn something by analyzing its technique. I know for a fact that all of Lefui's men fear it. An impressive and useful trait given our current situation.
So as usual, we have a lot to do, and I will go ahead and just, at least start a few missions. And I'll check out ThiefNet. I don't believe there's anything else to buy at this point. No. So. I know I was gonna say I guess I'll get the. Well. I guess I'll get the Feral Pounce. I'll buy everything else later. So Sly's the only one who can do this job. So, let me see. Oops. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll pull this up. So these are the 3 jobs that we have to do. Battle on the high seas, deep sea danger, or the Crusher from the depths. I might be able to, I guess I'll go ahead and head for the Crusher of the depths. I might be able to make it. I'm not sure if I can squeeze between those islands or not. You can see that there are other ships that if you want to, you can hit the circle button to engage them. You do not have to though. You can ignore them if you want to, which is very useful. Thankfully, they will. I don't believe at least these ships, or maybe certain ships later on, like the red sail gang or whatever they were called. I believe those will probably be the only ships that would actually engage you. I don't believe any of these other ships will. Of course, you can just hit the circle button, but you shouldn't have to worry about it. So you can see, I believe this is where we have to go.
These deep, misty waters are said to be home to the monster. Keep a sharp eye out.
Sorry, Bentley, but I can't see a thing in this fog. If your sea monster's here, there's no way we'll find him.
Well, it's imperative we track it down and discover why the pirates fear it so vehemently. Panda King, do you have any fireworks that might light the place up a little? Make it easier to spot the creature?
My fireworks are not flares. They burst with ferocious beauty and then disappear like the lightning.
We should really get out of here. With visibility this bad, we might sail into a rock. The boat might take some real damage. Okay, now that's some real damage.
The sea monster is upon us. Go below deck and placate the others. I will confront this creature with my firework artistry.
Give a shout if you need any backup. I'll stand ready.
So you can see what we have to do. Just load up. You know, just have to attack the tentacles from this, from the monster. Of course, more fireworks is best, but if you if you can see that the tentacles don't always come up right when you want them to. It seems like the tentacles on this side come up a little bit faster than these do, and it does. I actually didn't think that was going to lock on.
So, you now choose to face me. Behold the Panda King, your master.
You're going to have to attack its eye. Of course, more fireworks will work better than not. Thankfully, the ship does not take damage, so all you have to do is just avoid these fireballs. It's pretty easy to do. I'm not sure how many fireworks it actually takes. Sadly, there is not a health bar to how many fireworks it takes to knock this guy out. Thankfully, once you lock on, you do not have to worry about regaining the lock, which is very useful. You can see this.
Beneath the waters, hide from your better.
The ship's getting pulled under. If we get tipped over too far in either direction, we're as good as sunk.
So you're gonna have to
Water's coming in.
balance the ship just by attacking the tentacles on either side. You can see the way that how the boat is tipping. You just do this enough, and you not too many tentacles on one side and rolled the ship. Okay. If I actually lock onto them, yes, I can. It actually works a lot better than
This angle's too extreme for the boat. We're starting to breach.
well, I don't know. Maybe it's just easier to do this. Yeah, because you can attack two tentacles.
Level us off. We're gonna drown.
Yeah, I don't think the fireworks do a whole lot of good right now. You can see the chop can hit as long as well, I guess if the angles too far or something like that, you may not be able to. You may not be able to hit some of the tentacles, and then in that situation, that's when you would want to do this. So, thankfully, we did it enough.
Yes, rise and let me punish you.
So you have to watch out for the tentacles now, as well as the fireballs. So that means you're not going to be able to load up as many rockets as you would like, and sadly you do have the option to latch onto the tentacles, which means that takes away fireworks from the main body, but it doesn't seem like too many fireworks. It seems like it doesn't take that many fireworks to knock out the tentacles, so that's good. It keeps them from being able to attack you. So you may want to go ahead and knock those out real quick, but of course that's going to die. But thankfully you don't have to restart all the way. So you're going to have to balance shooting the body with shooting the tentacles if you want to make sure that you don't take a whole lot of damage, which isn't too hard. You can see I'm doing it pretty easily. And that will give you plenty of time to latch onto the body and the hands. And once you knock out the tentacles, you keep from taking damage, and you can also shoot the main body as much as you need to.
Timid creature. With my beautiful fireworks, I will. They are all gone. Cooper, your assistance is requested.
I'm here. What's the score?
Protect the vessel while I go below and hurriedly craft more fireworks.
Sure thing. Bentley, you check out that fight? Crusher must be on its last legs at this point. I mean, what could he have left?
I'd say about another 100 feet and a dozen tentacles. Just a rough guess. Swiss eye's out of range. Draw him in. Got an idea. Wag the tentacles while they're attached to the ship. The suction cups on the bottom will get stuck, and maybe we'll have to come in and pull them off.
So I'm not sure what or how to judge when the crap, really. That stinks. I shot a little bit too early. I think it may take 4 tentacles to of course, as soon as I walk away, that one was gonna come dislodged. Okay, so it does take 4. There we go. To keep from taking damage, of course, if you do take damage, that means you miss your opportunity to hit the tentacles, and now you can see he's shooting fireballs at us, so you want to be very careful whenever he's doing that. Ah, crap. Come on. There we go. So I'll just wait for this one over here. There. Come on, are you kidding me? There we go. Sadly, they all shoot at the same time instead of one at a time. And so the fireballs just keep you from being able to hide behind the cannons to avoid the tentacles, which stinks, but especially because you have to wait behind the cannons to hit the tentacles and wait for the tentacles to come in, but it's not too bad. You're sitting here watching the tentacles to see if there's a pattern to tell which ones are gonna go next. You can see that, of course. You can see that they do have a pattern of when they come in or not. I don't know what in the world. Oh.
You got him. Keep it up.
Oh, I guess you can see a shadow on the ground when I guess when a tentacle's about to come in. That's pretty useful. Missed every single stinker one of them, and you can also see see the shadow for when a fireball comes down. Yeah, that tentacle thing is actually very useful, but I don't have enough, so I guess what the? Come on. There we go.
A grand battle that was, worthy of the names King and Cooper.
You really softened him up for me.
That was a solid action reaction. Bros, you two stand tall. Say, Guru, could you get inside this creature's mind? That's a brilliant idea. But are you sure you can pull it off? Let's do it. Just take any precautions you can.
What's he trying to do?
Getting us a new ally out here in the sea.
Master, don't leave us!
Okay. So now we'll do battle on the high seas. So we'll turn it around, and again the wind. I guess the wind only stays from the south, so make sure I'm heading the right direction. Probably cut between these islands over here. But yeah, the wind is constantly coming from the south, so you have to keep that in mind while you are avoid all these ships as much as possible, because I want to. Yeah, this is exactly where I wanted to go. So if you want to keep going fast, or at least just keep a constant pace, you will have to try to at least keep your sails. If you notice the sails do change direction, try to keep them to keep the winds blowing on them to make them go a little bit faster.
We're closing in on one of the Red Sail Sea Dog clan. Beat 2 quarters. Excellent. We've got one away from the rest of the fleet. Make sure to board the enemy vessel once their mast has fallen. We need to find out the patrol routines for the rest of the clan. With some planning, we should be able to ambush them in small groups.
This ain't gonna work out like I did last time, sadly. See if I can. And if you have a leak, you will continue to take damage on that side until you go over and whack it to plug the leak, and that will stop you from taking constant damage. Oh wow. Okay, I did not, and you can see they can't knock out your cannons as well. I didn't actually expect them to be able to hit me from all the way over there, so sadly we're a cannon short. watch out for leaks. Turn this. I'm not really. Where's that other leak? Not really paying attention too much to the battle itself. Where'd that ship go? Oh, I'm not really paying that much attention to the battle itself. I'm more trying to focus on
Their mast is down. Ram our ship into theirs and jump onto the enemy's vessel.
yeah, that's what you had to do. That's what I couldn't remember. You had to ram the ship. I'm not really paying attention too much to the fight. More so of trying to get the angle down to do as much damage as possible, and that's not always a good idea.
This red sail captain and his mercenary crew is sure to surrender.
Okay, so these are going to be a problem because they can dodge with their. And the way to I guess the way to break their guard is by doing a spin attack with the triangle button, or trying to get around behind them. That's not always that easy to do, but he's almost gone. Or you can also knock him into the ocean, since he does move backwards. Got the red sail charts. And so you can see you have a battle result, career total, rank is landlubber, ship sunk 0, ships captured 1, and that's.
Watch, Buckling Sly. I've analyzed the patrol schedule and marked the best place to attack on your sea chart.
And that will allow. That will. Let me see. We have to head down this way. That battle result is your, I guess, kind of career as I guess sailing, and you can see this has a health, a red cross on it, which tells you that's health.
We're closing in on the action.
These are health, and these are the only way to fix your ship. Oh goodness.
Sly. Use some sailing strategy and we'll carry the day.
There we go. It is actually very easy to make them miss. And this is not a good idea because their cannons will. Where's that other ship at? Make sure we're not taking too much damage. Cannons are about cooled off on this side, so try to wait for that last one to cool off before I. There we go, that one's out. Ooh, sunk. Well, I guess all you really need is just one left standing. Okay, so I'm going to have to get on the right side now. Try to get a little bit closer to make sure that all my cannons can fire, but now that they're doing the same thing, I should be able to shoot first. Nope. What the? Alright, let me see. I'll just. Oh, this is a terrible idea. I don't even know why I'm doing this for. There we go. So this is just optional. I guess I'll go ahead and do it since I'm not really doing it all that often. And this should be a. Oh, this is a dog again, or a medium guard, which is harder to do. But since I'm not doing any other pirate battles other than just what I need to complete the story, I can go ahead and do this real quick. Hopefully it won't take me too awful long to do, and maybe I'll get some good treasure, get some good loot from it. I doubt it, to be totally honest, but come on. Yeah, medium guards are not that fun to fight. They are very, very difficult. There we go. A large necklace. I did not see how much that was worth. Oh, okay. I guess you actually gain money for so you see, if you capture the ship, you gain 285. If you sink the ships, I think it may be I believe it may be the size of the ship is how much you get money wise. So there is also other uses for that. I'd actually forgotten that you got paid for sinking ships or capturing ships. So you can actually capture ships for a little bit extra money, as well as gaining loot from the captains. So that's usually a pretty good idea if you want to waste it. Well, I'm not gonna say waste the time. If you want to take the time to do it, I never the first time I played this game, I didn't take the time to do this.
We're getting close to the big one.
Not that much anyway, and of course, since I'm doing a let's play, I'm not going to do it right now.
It's 4 against 1. Stay sharp and keep out of their line of fire. These are tough odds.
And my ship's almost damaged. That's also another reason why I need to keep from. Alright, let me see. These cannons should cool off first, so I'll go ahead and sink this one. There we go. Just one and it missed, of course. We'll go ahead and turn it around and hopefully keep from taking too much damage. I'll keep turning. And I'll hit. See which one should I hit. I guess they're both smoking, so I'll hit this one. Pay attention to see if there's any leaks. Well, where am I? There. If you lose a side of the ship,
It's 4 against 1. Stay sharp and keep out of their line of fire. These are tough odds.
if you lose a side of the ship, I believe it's an immediate failure. So you want to be very careful and pay attention to how much damage you're taking. Of course, I'm not angled on the right. There's no ship well. Oh, I didn't notice this. This is definitely a pain because there is so many ships. And there is no way to heal in the middle of a battle, so that does make this a lot harder, and especially because these ships are so powerful. Lost all but 2 cannons on this side, so it's pretty much useless. And sadly, these ships won't let me take the time it takes to try and board these other ships, so that I could probably gain some health. I think you can actually gain. Oh, no, there goes that. Try to be a little bit faster this time and see if I can hit this first ship. Well, I don't need to do this strategy again. What I'm trying to do is, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to line the ship up so that I could sink it in one go. Because fighting 3 against 1 shouldn't be too bad, even though I am pretty heavily damaged now. Make sure I'm not leaking. And I'll knock this guy out if I can. I'll try to catch him too fast to. Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna catch him fast enough. If I can keep his cannons from being able to attack me, I should be okay. Let's see, this should almost be cool enough now to attack. Ah, crap! I missed my chance. Well, no, there you go. So let's find these other 2. There we go. So if I can hurry up, and he's gonna be able to attack me as well. So I'm gonna lose the the benefit of. See if I can angle it around on this side, and this should. I think he's only got 2 cannons left. He should be almost destroyed himself. There he goes. Alright, so we'll... I'd like to wait for this side, because this side's got more cannons, but this side's ready, but it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 actually. I've got 3 cannons, so I think I'll try to do this. There we go. This is a mouse, so this should be a lot easier than the dogs. Yeah, this will definitely be a lot easier than this would be a lot easier than like I said, the medium guards or the dogs, you know, however you want to look at them as. And thankfully, the other guards can actually knock out well, at least stun the captain. If you noticed in the last fight, that's what they were doing, and that's what actually helped me out quite a bit. Oh no, I guess it may multiply depending on well, no, I'm not sure. Hopefully. I'm not sure how the money is given out on the ships. To be totally honest, I'm not even gonna try to speculate just because I don't know. But anyway, so I'm heading pretty much straight due south. I think I can head if I just head straight. It's not going very fast, but at least I should be okay. Definitely want to heal up in case I have to fight anything. And you can see there's treasure, or at least coins. There's not that, you don't gain that many coins. I think it may be random though. And you pretty much come to a complete stop if you're heading straight south. Yeah, I'm not heading in the right direction, sitting here too busy going after useless. Oh, what the? Really? I did not expect. I did not think that you could actually engage you. Oh well, that sucks. Well, I guess if you get close enough to them, they can. So there should be another leak around here somewhere. So just avoid the pirate ships at all costs. That's usually a good strategy. You don't have to get close to any pirate ship. So just keep that in mind. Let me see. I guess I could just wait for these to cool off since they're almost there. It'd take me about that long to get in position on the other side. Should. Yep. I could probably sink him and, well, yeah, just to get it over with, I guess I'll just sink it. There we go. You don't gain any loot for this, but you do gain the coins for sinking the ships. So, do keep that in mind. Let me see. Now I'm gonna have to. I'll head this way just to try to gain a little bit of speed. Try to avoid the pirate ships, of course. Oh wow, really? Have to be right there. I'm gonna need to heal up again, just in case I get drawn into another fight. I have to head in between this island and the other islands around here, so let me see. Avoid that ship. There we go. So I guess as long as another pirate ship doesn't actually as long as you don't get close to it, or yeah, as long as another pirate ship doesn't get close enough to you to actually be able to interact with you, you should be okay.
We're close to the shipwreck. Drop anchor near the beach.
And the game will automatically do all that for you. You don't actually have to run into a beach.
Set with your gear? Got the gear. Got the muscle swimsuit. Got more chips than you'll ever know. I'm a hit singer with a bullet. Cool, Daddy-O. How about you take your pimp self down beneath the H2O and get nasty with the scuba? Yo, with bling. Hey, man. You can try, but you'll never capture my essential style. It's like smoke, ungrabbable and all over the place. But no matter the thing, come at me with some turtle talk. You've got your own flavor. Fine. Your objective is beyond the reef. We're looking for some more of these cannon blast amplification collars. We'll move the boat above the wreck and lower a basket for you to drop them into. Ooh, cool, bro. I'll cut the collars and spice up your basket big time. Solid. Hey, you want some depth optimizers for your scuba mask? It might help you spot sharks.
So this is, I believe this is the last 3D mission in the game.
Hey, Submariner. Use the action buttons to move forward, left, right, and back. Hit the R1 button to fire your spear gun.
Alright, so triangle moves forward, X moves back, square moves left, circle moves right. You move around with the left analog, or you have to actually keep tapping the buttons to go in any direction you want to. You can go above water if you need to, you can go down below if you need to. R1 fires your spear gun. L1 does nothing, and L2 and R2 do nothing as well. So let me see. I believe there's a cave around here that I have to go into.
Given tidal currents, there should be a way through to the shipwreck. Look for a small cave or passageway for the seawater.
Let me see. Oh, there we go. No? This has got to be it. Yeah, there we go.
We've repositioned the ship and are lowering the basket for you to drop the blast collars into. And, a word to the wise. If one of those sharks attack, I'd use a face button to swim sideways. Could mean the difference between life and death.
Alright, so all I have to do is just let me see. There you go.
Excellent. These cannon blast collars will be invaluable in our fight against the Death's Head. Without this upgrade, our cannons couldn't make a dent. Find 5 more, and we're set. That's 2. Only 4 more to go. You're a lifesaver, Dimitri. We had a few blast collars on board, but without a full set, it's hard to calibrate the guns for synchronized discharge.
So if you notice, you can actually kind of see bubbles. Bubbles from where these blast collars are at. So all you have to do is just look for bubbles that are coming up in a kind of like a column of bubbles, and you should be able to see that. If you notice, the sharks only, what they do is they charge you. That's why you would want to dodge by hitting either circle or square to avoid them. You can only hold one blast collar at a time, and I believe if you take damage, the blast collar will fall, and you have to find it again. But I'm not sure. You may actually get a failure. It's actually not that difficult to avoid sharks. That's why I'm not 100% sure. I've never actually gotten hit by sharks before. You can see they have pretty easy patterns to follow.
We're hauling up the goods. Now for stage 2. In order to make full use of the blast collars, we'll need to fortify our gunpowder with some ground hammerhead shark bones. They're attracted to yellow dartfish. Swim down to the caves under the reef and capture a couple.
Okay.
They're down here somewhere. Get ready for some fast swimming.
Let's find them first. So I guess that's a.
Nice. Catch one more, and hammerhead sharks are sure to show up.
You can see that's what the dartfish look like, but you're gonna have to chase them, I guess. So if you hold the
Impressive swimming, Dimitri. As expected, the hammerhead sharks have arrived. Head to the top of the reef and get ready for some deep sea hunting.
what? That's right. There is a. I thought that was an invisible wall. There is a limit to how far you can go out, and I thought there was an actual invisible wall, not a stinking instant death. These aren't shark. These aren't the hammerheads. Where's the hammerheads at exactly? Aha, there they are. At least there's one. They are brown, while the other sharks are. Really? While the other ones are gray. And so if you actually hit one, you want to dodge to avoid them. I guess that didn't actually register. Oh.
Nice shooting. We need all the hammerhead sharks you can get. Take your time and play it safe, but if you can, take out all of the hammerhead sharks in the area.
So to dodge the sharks effectively, what you're gonna have to do is hold the L1 button down to power stroke to dodge them. Just hitting the button by itself, or just dodging, swimming will not work by itself. You have to power stroke. This stinking gun's not that accurate. You have to watch out. You can see I've taken quite a bit of damage. I actually got hit by a shark that was behind me that I couldn't see. And so you're going to have to be aware of your surroundings at all times. I think I missed it again. I could have hit that one. Ooh, there we go. I'm sure there's a way to zoom in. At least to try to stun the sharks or to slow them down or something. Since, well, they're not really moving in an easy to follow pattern, so they keep moving up and down, but all you have to do is really just shoot out in front of them or shoot them when they're charging at you. And so we'll just look around for some more sharks. Let me see. Be careful not to be swept out by the currents. Aha, there we go. Crap, missed it. But I think these moving a little bit slower. I guess they will pick up speed if you, the more you damage them. There we go. And then there's another one. So you have to be careful being caught up around these rocks, because that will take away.
You're an undersea force, Dimitri. Looks like there's only one hammerhead shark left.
You want to be careful being caught around these rocks, because that does take away your ability to dodge the sharks attacking you. So you want to be very careful. Just want to be very careful swimming around to make sure that you don't have a shark sneak up on you. Let's see, we'll move up. There we go. Try to hit him from a little bit farther away. I guess it's too far and it doesn't register. Probably could have hit him there. I'd like to line it up just a little bit better. No. There we go.
Magnificent, bro. Your method and madness have cold set us up with a fat pirate gap. You're a solid gold all-star on the Steve Cooper label. We're ready to go toe-to-toe with the Death's Head. We'll see how smart that Lefouille is with a cannonball in his face.
Oh wow, 1 hour and 12 minutes. I figured this is gonna be a long time since I've done pretty much 5 or 6 jobs.
Operation Reverse Double Cross. Our goal, as we all know, is to save Penelope. Given her crafty nature, Lefouille has undoubtedly locked her up in one of his most secure locations. They are 1. The Skull Keep, and 2. The Brig of the Death's Head. Our team is too small to assault both simultaneously, so we'll have to fall back on a little sleight of hand. First, we sail in and exchange broadsides with the Death's Head. Armed with the element of surprise and our cannon upgrades, it should be a fair fight. But remember, Penelope might be on board, so we cannot sink this ship. Once the masts fall, Sly should jump onto the enemy vessel and then promptly surrender. A necessary step for 2 reasons. First, that boat is packed with pirates, way too many to fight hand-to-hand. And second, it's the best way to get an audience with Lefouille. Given his smug nature, he's sure to brag where she's hidden if we can get him angry enough. Got that, Sly? Irritate the daylights out of this guy. It's our best and only chance to rescue Penelope. Once he talks, we roll out plan A or B, depending on the situation. This Lefouille is a smart man. Our only hope is to outsmart him at his own game.
Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Been going way too long. I'll go ahead and talk about the trivia for the jobs that I've done so far. And we'll start with Jolly Boat of Destruction. Jolly Boat of Destruction is a mission for Murray in Episode 5 of Sly 3. Objective: the gang can't be followed when they set sail. Using a jolly boat, take out the rudders on the galleons in port, then deal with the harbor patrol. So then we'll do X marks the spot. X marks the spot is a job for Sly in Episode 5 of Sly 3. Objective: use the treasure map to find and unearth the deep-sea diving equipment of Dimitri's grandfather, Remy Lusteau. Notes: you will need the silent obliteration gadget for Sly in this job. This is the job where the treasure map and steering the ship are introduced. So, like I said, I figured you would need to get the Silent Obliteration gadget if you didn't already have it. Alright, so Crusher from the Depths is a mission for the Panda King in Episode 5 of Sly 3. To aid in stopping LaFouille, Bentley suggests convincing Crusher to join them, subdue Crusher using both the Panda King and Sly skills. So no other trivia there, so we'll go to Deep Sea Danger. Deep Sea Danger is a job for Dimitri in Episode 5 of Sly 3, and is also the 5th 3D mission. Objective: get some cannon amplifiers and parts of hammerhead sharks from the shipwreck that Remy Lousteau found. How to complete: find the shipwreck, collect 6 cannon amplifiers, capture 2 yellow dartfish, hunt 5 hammerhead sharks. So, we'll do Battle on the High Seas. Battle on the High Seas is a job for Sly in Episode 5 of Sly 3. Objective: take out the Red Sail Sea Dog clan. How to complete: battle the Red Sea Dog ship once you've made the mast fall, ram the boat into it and take out the captain, and then go into position for battle against 3 red ships, then 4 ships. So that's all the trivia and everything that I think that I've done so far. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many cannonball or how many rockets did it take to how many rockets did I shoot at the Crusher during the Panda King's portion of Crusher from the Depths? So thank you for watching. Next time we will start Operation Reverse Double Cross. So until then, later everyone.